Okay, this is for me, maybe for somebody else, but there's something that's been on my mind. And basically, it is don't miss the message because you don't like the messenger. And a lot of times we can't, we will not allow ourselves to receive information from certain people because we have judged them or we feel like we know them. Not that it holds any merit, not that our judgment serves any purpose, not even, a good purpose, period. But sometimes a person could be telling you something that can enlighten you or help you or better your life in some type of way, even building you up as a person. And we judge people and we don't listen. And we say things like, well, they done did this, or they done did that, or they used to do this, or they used to do that. And the thing about it is, if it was anything good about what they used to do, they would still be doing it. So sometimes we have to put our pride aside in order to receive that information. Because how can you tell somebody something if you've never been through nothing? So if you have somebody trying to tell you something and you don't want to hear it because of what they used to do, then I think you should check yourself. I think you need to examine yourself because you can see where this person came from. You can see that they're not the same. And if they were, they would continue in that lifestyle. I say that again because obviously this person has changed their life and they want to encourage somebody to keep somebody from experiencing the things that they have went through or hurting someone that you care about because it's something that they have done. So they are kind of like an expert in that area. Sometimes we can't get the message because instead of listening to what the person is saying, you looking, they hair ain't done, they ain't got no money, they broke. Ain't nobody trying to hear what they trying to say. So we also judge people according to their status in life. And just because they don't have any money doesn't make them worthless. We have got to stop placing value on people according to their financial status, because it's millionaires that commit suicide every day. So that should let you know that money is not the answer for everything all the time. I'm not saying that we don't need money, because of course you need money to live. But what I am saying is you shouldn't base a financial status on the value of a person. The value of a person is totally different than the value of a dollar. The value of a dollar is nothing compared to a human life. None of us is in a position to value or devalue somebody. We're not appraisers on the value of a human life. We're not appraisers on that. And sometimes a person can tell you something that will take you to a whole nother plane, a whole nother place in your life, and you won't even listen to them because they're not where you think they should be in life. So you don't want to miss out on valuable information because of your judgment of somebody. I think we need to really work on that because we'll lose a lot. We'll miss out on a lot because a person don't look like what we want them to look like, because they don't act like what we want them to act like, because they don't speak like we want them to speak, because they don't say what we want them to say. They don't say what we want them to hear. And sometimes we just want to keep doing whatever it is we doing in the first place. So, of course, we're going to find fault in the truth that someone is trying to tell us. We'll listen to a preacher, though. We'll even listen to our friends. And sometimes our friends are not even mentally on the level that we are. But we'll sit and take advice from them. So that's kind of a bad call. Because you can look at their life and see that it's not what it should be. You can look at their life and see that. But we ignore it because that's not really what we want. We basically want to do what we want to do. But if somebody offering you some guidance, please take it. And sometimes it may not always come from an older person. And it may not come from the person that you want it to come from. Sometimes I want this for my family. I want this for my man. Or I want this for my, you basing what you will or will not listen to or will not hear according to the person that it's coming from. So you will miss out on a lot, and then you will lose a lot, and you will miss your blessings because you're judging somebody. And God has used all kinds of people. If you read the Bible, he used drunkards, he used whores, he used murderers, liars. He used so many different kind of people. And that's how miracles was worked. That's how the work of God was seen, by the changes and the miracles and things that were being worked in people's lives. So if you continue to sit back and judge somebody according to their past, well, you might as well put the Bible down. Because it's not a person in the Bible who did not have a past. It's not a person in the Bible who were even sin free. So who are we to sit and judge somebody?